All right, so this time of year, I think the favorite lure that a lot of us use is just a little 3-inch swim bait. Has a little paddle tail on it. If you want, you can get a little spinner blade to go on it as well, but you don't need it. Just anything this size. Now, when it starts to get in really top water, the other option is you can do, this is a Berkeley Chopo, or you can do a Whopper Plop or something. Just got a little spinning tail. It's making that splashing as it goes across the top of the water. It's just drawing them in. It's making that noise, that vibration, and they're just attacking it. The other option, when the water's colder, we'll do a little 1-ounce slab chartreuse and white with a little treble hook on it. And about a foot above it, we put a little fly on it. And then you can bring up 2 at a time when they're down deep, sitting on the bottom. You're just jigging it up and down. But I think the all-around bait for right now, this time of year in May, is gonna be that swim bait.
Swim bait bites early in the morning. Once the sun comes up, they may slide out. That's when we go to the slab.
Fish on. So this time of year, we like to fish these white bass like as soon as daylight comes out. So 7 o'clock, because a lot of times once about an hour after sunlight, that the fish will go down deeper. So sometimes they'll stay here for a while, but a lot of times they're gone within an hour and they're finding deeper water. So we like to be out here at first light just to get our limit of fish with our customers. And then from there, we can use our slab and we can go just use the different lure I showed you, and we'll just do them deeper water.
Got a double going here. Hot dog. Here we go. Another good fish. Another little double right there.
Time to head out for crappie.
Let's go catch some crappie.
Yep. So we're fishing about 23 to 25 feet of water on this brush pile, and the brush comes up to about 15-foot level. And it's a longer brush pile, so we're gonna start at one end and then work our way down if nothing's biting. Or if the bite slows down, we're gonna work our way down. Kenny's already got his line in the water. You're trying to outfish me, aren't you? So we're gonna give this a couple minutes each spot, and then we'll just move, we'll bump it over with the trolling motor and keep adjusting to try to dial them in.
You caught me,
You sucker. You're trying
to... hey, we're on the pile. I want to catch the first one.
All right.
Yes, sir.
You didn't even get mine out or bait it for me.
No, but no.
That's terrible.
I mean, come on, man.
They make street signs named after people like you. When we're fishing for crappie, we usually use minnows. I also bring jigs as well, just to see if they want one more than the other that day. Some days the bite's better on. So now you stole my spot. Look at you. Man, you're sneaky.
I am sneaky.
So we'll bring both and just see if they prefer one over the other that day. But the majority of the times on the brush pile, it seems they like the minnow instead. So, oh, I'm getting a bite right now. I am. There it is. See, Kenny, that's what you get. You were fishing dry before me. That's a better one.
Yeah.
That's a keeper.
That's a nice crappie. Nice job.
See how you did that? Nice little crappie. Woo! So how I rig my crappie poles is I'm using a 15-pound braid because a lot of times you get hung up in the brush. But I just have a little swivel with a clasp with the weight above it. And that way, if anything breaks, this little mono is gonna break, and then I can keep the weight and the rig and everything else here, so I can just clip another one on, because a lot of times when you're fishing the brush, you will get hung up. So here comes another one. Ready? There we go.
Ooh, that's a nice one.
That's a better one.
Yeah. It's a keeper.
Yep, that one's a keeper. Letting him keep the minnow. He worked for it. You're moving up here. You're encroaching on my space.
I'm trying my best, man. There's a 3-foot circle here.
You see that on camera, man?
I'm just outside
I can't
of
believe
it,
that.
man.
You're coming in.
He's fixing to whack me here in a minute. In my boat, it's usually me.
Hit. Ready? There it is. Oh, this is great.
That's a keeper.
That's a keeper.
Yep. I'm going right in
Look
his
at him.
spot.
He's getting
right.
closer. Get closer.
I'm right in it now.
All right.
So what's going on?
I'm gonna let this one swim right back to you. Okay, you ready? There it goes. So Kenny and I are both guides here at Lake Ray Roberts. So I've been guiding a year. Kenny's been doing it 4 years now. So I learned a lot of things from him today.
That hurt, didn't it?
No, but I do learn a lot from him, and I have over this past year that I've been guiding with him.
Yeah.
This is kind of my post-retirement job. So I retired from the Coast Guard in 2017. I did 22 years, and over my time I enjoyed it. I was on 2 icebreakers. I've done a 6-month deployment to Antarctica, 8 months to the Arctic. I've done search and rescue units, law enforcement units. I'm looking forward to every day that I get to come out here and just spend time fishing with clients.
I'm actually a pastor, men's pastor at a church, Midway Church, here local. I've been there since the church started, over 40 years. And I baptized Jim Wallen, who's the owner of this company, You Catch 'Em. And he's actually, we call him the Godfather, but he's taught us a lot about fishing. After I baptized Jim, I said, you know, if you need any help fishing, I'll help you. Well, he booked me that next Saturday. That was 4 years ago. And I went, big mistake, Jim. He said, no, you teach me about the Lord, I'll teach you about fishing. So I have fished the lake since the lake started in 1990. I knew the lake, but I didn't know what guiding was all about. So I followed him around, Jim Wallen, and he taught us all so much about it, and that you're continually learning. I love what I do. I love fishing for men, and then I love fishing for fish. So it's just been a blessing both ways.